to attract tourists. Therefore, we will be now opening new tourism avenues, which we are calling wetland development zones for our country, which we will go with to our minister and the president of the country and say, let's open these zones for our tourists. We have got a lot that we have, but we do not know what it is. That is the gold for tourism. That's what makes us to be number one, as the minister alluded earlier, that we are bringing more income. It's not just a talk by politicians, but it's happening through us as well, the academics, the researchers. We should also create economic incentives that encourage tourists to engage with local businesses. And by promoting local-owned accommodation, restaurants, and tours, we can ensure that tourist revenue circulates within the community. Another effective strategy is to implement cultural exchange programs. The people here in Blawayo, in Vic Falls, in Manikaland, in Zombe, in Lotito, if we come together, or if we visit different sites, we will be able to exchange cultural values. 4 months ago, I was at in Vic Falls at the I'm forgetting the name. Forgive me about that. To ensure continuous improvement, we must also establish feedback mechanisms, regular surveys, and public forums, where we are saying that this will enable committee members to express their concerns and suggestions regarding tourism development. Transparent communication between tourism authorities and the local community is essential for building trust and collaboration. If we don't engage them, they also feel disenfranchised and they will not be happy. We can also engage community participation through partnerships and collaborations. We talk of companies, organizations. Let us not forget the importance of promoting what? Sustainability, as I said. Encouraging ecotourism is said by the Honorable. Ecotourism initiatives that involve local communities in conservation efforts ensures that they benefit from preserving their environment. Now, let's move on to looking at how we can measure the impact of community involvement in peace tourism. We are saying let's conduct surveys. Let's have economic indicators which shows us how are people benefiting economically. Yes, you can have your restaurant, but are you benefiting from it? Or you are just working tirelessly like a donkey and having nothing to show off? Let's have employment metrics. Who have you employed? How many have you employed? We check the quality. We check the partnership evaluations. How are we partnering with these other sectors? Therefore, we are moving on to the strategies for encouraging participation. These have been said by the previous speaker. I think if I go through them, you will be so bored, but I can say that community engagement workshops establish local tourism committees. Committees are the ones that move things. I wanted to say but so in tourism we are saying that everything that we do starts at grassroots level. Are we together? Yeah. At grassroots level, that way everything is what is done. It's all in your mind. Everything you do. We speak of industrialization, peace. It starts within your mind. We are basically saying that peace through consciousness. Once you are conscious about tourism, once communities are conscious about tourism, Musabenga in 2019 said that an act of thinking, perceiving, and being aware of tourism spaces and activities, and the ability, desire to participate in the tourism system. As communities become part and parcel of tourism, they grow consciousness and they become part and parcel of this. Let's look at the case studies. Simple case studies. I'm not going to go through them in detail, but I just want to showcase you what I was talking about. We have got the Ngome Game Reserve in the Republic of South Africa. We have got the Somkanda Game Reserve in the Republic of South Africa. All these studies were done by Regis. And we have got the Mahenye community, which was done by Chakatumba and his colleagues such as Professor Gandiwa. And the Wange community, which was done by Seren and Sarinen. There is the Ngome community. We can see that in this community, the chief came in agreement with the conservation partners and excluded the communities. What happened is that the Zulus, you don't play with them. They had to fight back. Up to date, as I'm talking, it is in shambles. Nothing is taking place. They removed